Welcome to the stage play titled Two Women on Unparalleled Tracks, written and directed by Glen Benison, acted by Leslie Gray as Shirley, Marlo Shaw as Rhonda, and Joe Akhtar as the conductor. It is a story about two neighbors who are polar opposites conversing while riding the GO train to Toronto to attend a matinee theatrical performance.
So, like I was telling you about my trip to the Dominican, it was so wild. Everything was postcard perfect. And the nightlife, my God, the nightlife just blew me away.
Oh, do tell me what happened.
Okay, I danced like I was 20 years old again. It was wild, crazy wild. Mind you, I needed to gulp down a couple of shots at the bar to get me loopy enough to rave on. It felt so good to get loose.
Did you meet anyone on the trip?
Oh yeah, all kinds of guys. But I'm afraid there wasn't one worth latching onto. But you know what? I think I made an impression. I'm pretty damn sure I noticed a good-looking hunk checking me out by the pool the very next morning.
Oh, I would never fit in at a place like that. Those partying days have definitely passed me by.
Yeah, Bobby? Well, I told you that's exactly what would happen, didn't I? Yes, but you know that's the way she plays the game. No, don't call her back. She won't change her mind, and that'll just make you feel even worse. Bobby, you've got to calm down. Listen to me, Bobby. Why don't you call your caseworker? Perhaps she can tell you how to deal with the bitch. I know her name is Samantha, Bobby, but I prefer not to use it. Okay, so you will call the caseworker? Good, you do that. Love you. My son, Bobby.
He's experiencing more problems?
Never ends. The mother of his daughter is being a real ass with visiting rights.
Well, you know, whenever I find myself in a difficult time, I turn to my Bible. The answers are all here, Rhonda. Right here in the New Testament.
Hey, did I tell you I met a guy online a couple of weeks ago?
Really? Is this that internet dating thing I've been reading about?
Yeah, I've tried several sites, and I think this guy might hold some potential. We hooked up last Saturday afternoon for a coffee, and we talked for 5 hours. 5 hours!
Oh my, 5 hours? Really?
Yeah, we talked about everything under the sun. In fact, we spent so much time together that I missed the closing time at my mechanic's garage where my car was being serviced. So I had to ask him to drive me home.
You showed him where you live?
Well, yeah. It's not as though I invited him in, though. He looked interested.
That could be scary.
Anyway, by him agreeing to drive me home, it's a sure sign of a gentleman, don't you think?
Well, yes, I guess that is charming. What does he do?
He's a steel worker, but he's off on disability right now.
Has he been married before?
Of course. For 16 years, I think he said. He has 2 kids, but I can't remember how old they are or where they live. Kitchener? Maybe. Oh, or it was Kingston. Oh, we spoke about so much, I can't recall half the details.
Sounds really nice.
Tickets, please. Have your tickets ready.
Crap, now where did I put that blasted thing?
Tickets, please, ladies. I'll need to see your tickets.
Bloody hell. I bought one, really, I did.
I'm sure you did, ma'am.
Don't go calling the cops now, okay?
I'll make that decision, ma'am, if the shoe fits. Thank you, ma'am.
You're very welcome, sir.
Ma'am?
Here it is. See, I told you I had one.
Ah, yes. Right then.
Do you believe that, Twit? He actually thought I might be freeloading. Now, where was I? Oh, yeah, about the new guy.
Yes, go on. It sounds hopeful.
Well, I didn't hold anything back during our hookup. I told him how much of a louse my ex-husband was. I also told him about the jerk I lived with after my divorce. I put it all on the table. Well, most of it, anyway. And then I told him my terms, straight up, that if he was a boozer like the other two lushes, then our conversation should end right then and there at the coffee shop.
Good for you. And how did he react when you said that?
Well, I'll tell you how. He said that with all the meds he's taking nowadays, he's unable to drink a drop. And then you know what he did?
I can't imagine.
He reached over, touched my hand, and told me he thought we would be a good fit.
You don't say.
Yes, I do say. And I tell you, my heart fluttered. In fact, it still does when I speak of it even now.
Well, you're one lucky lady, Rhonda.
You know, Shirley, you should check out some of these dating sites for yourself. It's really easy to hook up. And I'll tell you something, it sure gets you the hell out of the house and hopefully back in the saddle, if you get my drift.
Oh, I couldn't afford to invest the time it would take to build a worthwhile relationship. My son needs me just like your son needs you. He still can't find a steady job, and now on top of all that, he's just had his heart broken a second time. I feel so bad for the poor soul.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
You know, he just seems so defeated right now. I tell him, just as I told you earlier, that when he gets down that low, he just has to open the Bible to the New Testament. I'll show you. Pick a page, any page.
Surely I'm not going to pick a page.
Well, I'm telling you, if you read through several of the verses on any page, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, on any page, I guarantee you there is a message that can help anyone persevere through their hardships.
Shirley, you know we both have the same crap going on with our kids, but there comes a time where you just need to look out for number one. You've got to be fair to yourself. Listen to me, Shirley. We've been neighbors for 15 years, and I can't imagine that your God puts you on this planet for the sole purpose to carry the burden that you've been lugging around all your years.
I'm getting by just fine, Rhonda. My son's tribulations give me a real purpose in life. And then there are my 3 cats. They provide me with all the affection that I need. And my Lord brings me peace. All is good in my life.
Jeez, Shirley.
Next stop, Union Station. Union Station, next stop.
We're here in the big city, girlfriend. What do you say we go find us some fun, eh?
Thank you for watching the play. I'd like to introduce you to the actors. This is Leslie Gray, who played the part of Shirley. And this is Marlo Shaw, who played the part of Rhonda. And this is Joseph Akhtar, who played the part of the conductor. Thanks for tuning in. See you again. Bye-bye.